The Bold and the Beautiful, BNB, spoilers for the next 2 weeks, November 24th to December 5th, reveal that Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, will get a surprise visitor while Ridge Forrester, Torsten K., makes an awkward move that'll affect Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig. Bill Spencer, Don Diamont, will also have some grand plans. So, let's talk about what's coming up. During the week of November 24th to 28th, the news about Luna Nozawa's, Lisa Yamada, demise will continue to make waves. It'll be a big enough deal online that Katie Logan, Heather Tom, gets shoved out of her head of PR role at Forrester Creations. However, Bill Spencer, Don Diamont, will think he's got the perfect solution for Katie soon after. There's nothing Bill would love more than for Katie and Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, to join him at Spencer Publications. At some point, Electra and Katie will get worried over some bizarre texts. There'll be a bit of a mystery associated with them, but maybe Dylan, Sydney Bullock, will solve that mystery when she pays Electra a surprise visit in the design office. Dylan, who previously taught art at the beach house back in the summer, might undergo a career overhaul by joining the Forrester staff. There's a chance Dylan has some PR work in her background, so she might slide in Katie's spot or help with the Luna reputation cleanup as part of the overall team. Whatever the case, Dylan will have a confession to make during a conversation with Electra. This might tie back to the deepfake story if Dylan bought what Remy Price, Christian Weissman, was selling and contributed to Electra's pain somehow. On Wednesday, November 26th, BNB will celebrate Thanksgiving with a very special episode. Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, and Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, will kick off the fun when they ask Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, and Carter Walton Lawrence St. Victor to stay for dinner at Il Giardino. At the Cliff House, Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, and John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, will host a Thanksgiving gathering as well, so look for Taylor, Ridge, Kelly Spencer, Sophia Parras, and Hayes Finnegan, Brian David Garlick, to be there, too. It turns out Ridge will be an unexpected guest, so he may show up uninvited until Steffi pushes him to stay. That could make things awkward for Taylor considering their broken engagement, but she'll put on a smile and just try to enjoy the family togetherness of it all. BNB will air an encore episode on Thursday, November 27th, so keep that in mind if you've got any Thanksgiving plans. The show will also be preempted on Friday, November 28th, but they'll be back with new episodes during the week of December 1st to 5th. That could bring some big decisions when it comes to Katie and Will's future. Will Bill convince one or both of them to go along with his grand plans to make them part of Spencer Publications? As for Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, and Hope Logan Annika Noel, they should resume their wedding goals. Hope and Liam may finally have to deal with Beth Spencer's, Jordan Gracie, disapproval of Sheila since she doesn't want Deacon's wife at the ceremony. That wedding band will surely become a problem at some point, so stay tuned to see when Sheila will get updates on Beth not wanting her at the nuptials. In the meantime, Carter Walton Lawrence St. Victor will work hard to prove his commitment to Daphne and show her he's the perfect guy for her. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say the next 2 weeks will bring some excitement, so stay tuned. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, has been arrested for double murder and the kidnapping of Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood. However, Naomi Matsuda Lee Finnegan hinted on Instagram she was looking forward to working with Yamada again very soon. That, along with April, Jameson Belushi, running into Captain Deuce Stevens, Tom Arnold, at the hospital, could there be a twist and another cover-up? Keep reading, and let's discuss the possibilities. Jameson Belushi returns. BNB spoilers reveal that Jameson Belushi will be coming back as April. For those who don't recall, April was the lab technician who delivered Paul Hollister's Hollis W. Chambers' toxicology report to Lee in the morgue. At that time, Lee knew it wasn't a relapse or accidental overdose. Not at those levels, and they mirrored the tox report from Tom Starr's Clint Howard death. BNB spoilers. Luna Nozawa's arrest. Luna is no longer on screen as she has been arrested. Luna was busted holding Steffi in a cage. Luna also confessed to killing Tom and Hollis. While Luna didn't seem remorseful, a lot of fans have wondered how she pulled all this off on her own. It was some high-level deception and trickery. Unless Luna has killed before, someone must have been helping her. No way she accomplished everything on her own with zero experience. Naomi Matsuda's hint. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that on Instagram, Matsuda hinted that she was looking forward to working with Yamada again very soon. While the actress could have just been saying she hopes to work with Yamada on another production, it could also mean a quick return. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Captain Deuce Stevens' bombshell. It's curious that an official spoiler is the Forrester pilot and April have a run-in at Finn's office. While April and Finn have a connection through the hospital, how would the lab tech know the Forrester pilot? It sounds like a sinister connection is involved. While Luna did kidnap Steffi, her lawyer could argue mental illness. As for the two murders, Luna admitted to drugging them. What if Luna actually didn't kill them with that drug, though? What if something else actually killed the two men? Or what if someone else took over after Luna left? Is it possible that April had connections to both Tom and Hollis? Did April have an even bigger motive for wanting the two men dead? Could April and Luna have been working together? In any case, keep watching because it seems April has a bigger part in the soap than anyone realized. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. The bold and the beautiful, BNB, spoilers reveal that some shocking moments are ahead on the CBS soap, so fans should be ready for anything. We've got a February sweeps preview, so let's discuss all the drama that's about to boil over. For starters, Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, will remain hopeful about his relationship with Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and the potential for a real future with her. Since Thomas will want to make things official with Hope, he might plan an elaborate marriage proposal do-over and put a little more thought into a romantic setting. Of course, Thomas won't want to pressure Hope, but he may feel confident that she's ready to wear his ring on her finger and become his wife soon enough. Just when it looks like Thomas's dreams are going to come true, Xander Avant, Dane Bradley, will return and try to make his life a nightmare. Xander will continue to hold a grudge over Emma Barber's, Nia Sue, demise, so he might pay Hope a visit and trash Thomas in person at some point. Whatever the case, Xander will do his best to make Thomas pay for what he did to Emma, so he'll hope to destroy his romance with Hope and convince her to move on. It looks like there'll be at least 3 twisty storylines going on during February sweeps. In addition to all the Xander mayhem, Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, and Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, will face some chaos of their own. Trouble is practically Sheila's middle name, so. However, we also can't forget about the topic of Luna Nozawa's, Lisa Yamada, paternity and the possibility that Bill Spencer, Don Diamant, will be proven as her biological father. BNB spoilers say young love will face a curveball that could bring some big changes, so it sounds like Luna may face an identity crisis, and that could affect her romance with RJ Forrester, Joshua Hoffman. Whether Luna's bio dad is Bill or someone else, she may struggle over Poppy Nozawa's Romy Park, secret-keeping, and could potentially find herself leaning on Zend Forrester Dominguez, Delon Demetz, if he makes a move at just the right time. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say some surprising news is in store for February sweeps, so stick with us for updates on all the highs and lows. The bold and the beautiful, BNB, spoilers indicate that Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, could have an exciting reunion in her future. After the credits rolled on the January 22nd episode, fans grew curious about a particular character name that was listed. It turns out Kate Shetler's set to play someone named Diana during the week of January 22nd to 26, so social media has been buzzing over the possibility that she's Diana Carter, the daughter Sheila had with Massimo Morone, Joseph Mascalo. Of course, it's also possible that Shetler is portraying a Forrester model with the same first name or something along those lines. However, there are clues that point to the show trying to keep a lid on things until Diana Carter first pops up. Oliver Bell has been in all the latest comings and goings news with his return as Ginge the Forrester intern, but there's been no official word on Diana other than this sneaky inclusion in the credits. Could that be a sign that Diana's going to be more important than someone who poses in a Forrester gown? Is Kate Shetler playing Sheila Carter's own flesh and blood? It's worth mentioning that Shetler posted on social media about a different BNB gig that aired back in October 2023. There's nothing about last year's role on Shetler's IMDb page, but it seems she did some uncredited work during all the fashion showdown drama. That naturally could have opened the door to Shetler auditioning and scoring a much bigger part as Sheila's daughter. In fact, there have been some other rumblings about Diana due to a script leak behind the scenes, so there's some good evidence that she may be sticking around as a main character. Sheila previously indicated that she was estranged from all her other children and acted like John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, was her last chance to connect with one of her kids. Even if that was true once upon a time, things may have changed at some point. After all, Sheila had plenty of money when she was on the run and never told Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, where she got it. If Sheila secretly reconnected with Diana, perhaps her daughter was her mysterious benefactor. Regardless, there'd be some good reasons to bring Diana Carter to Los Angeles and let her shake things up. Since Diana and Ridge Forrester, Torsten K., share the same biological father, at least according to Sheila, Diana's arrival could rock the Forrester clan in a huge way. Schletta also appeared as a nurse on General Hospital in 2023, so viewers may recognize her from that role or from her work on Hightown, Star, The Quad, and more. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Kate Shetler will appear as Diana soon, so stay tuned for updates on whether she'll tie in with Sheila's wild new story. The Bold and the Beautiful, BNB. Spoilers reveal that a familiar face is headed back to the CBS soap. On December 28th, Adane Bradley will reprise his role as Xander Avant in new scenes at the hospital. Xander first appeared back in 2018 when he was revealed to be Julius Avant's, Ababa Batunda, nephew, as well as Zoe Buckingham's, Kiara Barnes' ex-boyfriend. Zoe was rather obsessed with Xander and stalked him all the way to Los Angeles, where they ultimately got back together. Of course, Xander and Zoe eventually got caught up in the secrets surrounding Beth Spencer, Jordan Linariza, who Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, believed to be deceased at the time. Xander felt guilty for not coming forward with the truth sooner, especially after Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, chased after Emma Barber, Nia Sue in his car. Emma also made the mistake of texting while driving, but many BNB fans will never forget Thomas's chilling glare as he surveyed the grim outcome of the crash. Despite Xander's desire to come clean about Beth's survival, he let himself be threatened into silence. Thomas pressured Xander to keep his mouth shut, so Xander hated his guts as a result. There's a good chance all of that will be important when Xander pops back up and realizes his doctor has an interesting link to the Forrester family. It turns out Xander will be John Finn Finnegan's, Tanner Novlin, new patient, so he'll be taken aback when he gets updates on Finn's marriage to Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood. That could lead to Xander bringing up all the baby drama and wondering if Steffi's okay since she was forced to give up a legally adopted Phoebe Forrester, who is really Beth. Xander might also ask if Hope and Liam are holding up okay after all the trauma they went through. Imagine Xander's shock if Finn admits Hope is actually involved with Thomas now. There'll be some moments in Finn's office when Xander seems rather angry, so he may be outraged over Thomas winning Hope over after all his mistakes. Xander may argue that Thomas can't be trusted and warn Finn that Thomas will inevitably cause more trouble. Adane Bradley's last appearance was back in August 2019, so it'll be fun to see him return as Xander Avant starting December 28th. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Xander will have a lot to get off his chest, so stay tuned for his reaction to some stunning news. The Bold and the Beautiful, BNB, spoilers for the next 2 weeks, December 11th to December 22nd, reveal that Ridge Forrester, Torsten K., will find himself backed into a difficult corner. During the week of December 11th to 15th, unconscious Eric Forrester, John McCook, will be taken to the hospital, where his loved ones will gather by his bedside. It seems likely Eric specified in his final documents that he didn't want machines keeping him alive and delaying the inevitable. Ridge will want to do things the way Eric would want, but he'll face a dilemma once John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, delivers some positive updates on Eric's chances of survival. It sounds like there'll be a treatment possibility for Eric after all, but can he hang in there long enough to receive it? Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, and Donna Logan, Jennifer Garais, will pressure Ridge to let Eric have this final opportunity to recover, but BNB spoilers say it won't be that simple for Ridge. While the rest of Eric's friends and relatives are thinking back on fond memories, Ridge will stand his ground, though he'll at least let Donna have one last moment with Eric to say her goodbyes. Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, is also a doctor, so she'll agree Finn's got the right idea. Although Ridge will be blocking things by trying to honor Eric's wishes, Bridget and Thorne Forrester, Windsor Harmon, will work to change his mind. One way or another, it looks like the show's gearing up for Eric's miraculous recovery, just in time for Christmas. Finn and Bridget will join forces on this case in the end, so they'll do whatever they can to save Eric from a grim fate.